to win. Time to show my skills. Boo! They're moving the payload. Let's knock them back. I could use a hand. I'm going to own all these new. This is it. This is it. This is it. I'm going in. This is it. This is it. Weapons optimized. This is it. 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 Nerf this. Boosters engage. Boosters engage. Boosters engage. It's that easy mode. Defense matrix activated. My ultimate is charging. Enemy down. Enemy down. Enemy down. Cavalry's enemy down. 이겨야지. Soothing up, bailing out. On my way, defend the objective. I'm gonna have to shoot you down. They're taking the point to get some kills. No one's beating my force. Game on. I'm with you. Looks like I'm gonna have to carry. That'll be play of the game. BPM 좀 올려볼까? All systems operational. Ready for combat. Diva. Payloads moving. Knock them back. Stick with me and I'll cover you. All systems checked out. Let's do this. Time to raise my APM. Here you go. Now up, up, down, down. That's right. That's right. BX. I'm on fire. I play to win. Diva re-engaging. I play to win. I'm not a good lead. Boosters engage. Boosters engage. Boosters engage. Boosters engage. Activating self-destruct sequence. My ultimate is ready. Enemy down. Enemy down. Enemy down. Enemy down. Nothing personal. You were asking for it. I need healing. Woo!
Let's do this techno style. Shit ought to brought more gun up.
You just ain't doing it. You're dumb as a box of rocks. If you're getting too big, boy, I'm gonna tear you down.
I told you that's what you get.
When you fight a better man. I am the better man, hard hat. You done incurred my wrath. This here is from yours truly, son.
Don't that be all?
Gotcha there, sissy. I am not done with you. I'm Wolverine, you Texas son of a bitch. Come on, son. Let's do this Texas style.
That's what you get.
Slither on back to hell. And you better start praying, because I'm going to lay you out. Tag you. Sorry, man. This all's what happens when you fight a man. What in Sam Hill were you thinking? Meddling in my business? I got the pride of touch. This thing ain't on autopilot, son.
Cut him, cut him, cut him, cut him. Gear up, to the right, up, to the left.
Get your eyes, son.
Job. Well done. Oh, wait a bit. Let me get down. Gotta move. Up. Get up. Get down. Gotta go.
Another satisfied customer. At least you ain't worthless anymore. And another thing, you're ugly.
Alright, so that's probably good enough. I have everything open, so let's get started. So let's see, where it is. There it is. So there we go. Got all these things loading in, I got all these things loading out. So I started a little early today because I don't know how long this is. Like I don't know what's next. So it's like I want to be at another stream today, and at the same time, I kind of want this to be the finale if this is the last mission. At the very least, I want to solve this mystery, you know? But hi, Akari, how's it going? I'm glad you also confirmed that, you know, you can see what's going on, because I'm having trouble loading the video for me. But as long as other people can see it, it's fine. Anyways, see, to recap, there was a slight issue with the last one. What happened is I pressed the save point button, and that caused us to go all the way back to, like, chapter 1. So, wasn't really looking forward to doing that, but thankfully, the game itself had a save date, and it put us at the beginning of this chapter, and I fixed it. So, I also removed that button, so you're never going to see that happen again, hopefully. You know, don't quote me on that. But hi, Akari, how's it going? I don't think anyone else is here, but even if they are, or aren't, I appreciate all the views, and I hope you guys enjoy. So last time, we found out that Yogi might be the old man, and, you know, this guy was about to tell us about it. I think we actually got a little bit ahead of where this was at the end of the last one, but I'm gonna go ahead and start from the beginning of it. But we did get all the way through this conversation. Let's see. Johnny Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. There's this earthquake. Oh no, everybody hold on to your seats. I think I said that last time. But the quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Please, get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed oxygen deprivation, I don't know, and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, they claimed fast in court, and Yogi was found innocent. He got an insanity thing, so probably made things a little tough for him. Isn't that strange? That tells him to get revenge on the Edward. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? Something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. I mean, the nightmare that you already told me about. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. Crime you committed? Memory of a murder. Dun dun dun. I don't have a dun 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 sound effect. I think the time has come to tell all. What about it? For the last 15 years I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe. We just saw the scene, but I can't breathe. Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah, what? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No, father! It's attacking father! I see the pistol laying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! Warg. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has wrung my ears for the past 15 years. But, it's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? Sometimes people shut out memories in their self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do with this? I don't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. Someone else who knows a lot about DL6 incident, maybe. You know, like Grossberg? There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6. Well, maybe this actually triggers Grossberg to be there, because he wasn't there earlier when I needed to talk to him. Yeah, this is the only other guy that knows, as far as I know. Mr. Grossberg! Oh, hello there, what's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. Can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down. Tell me what's happened, Mr. Edgeworth, he sobbed. I see. Though Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father? It's only a dream. Only a dream. One day I'll wake up, I just gotta click my heels together 3 times. And say there's no place like home. There's no place like the DL6. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth, so deep he'd want to frame him for murder. Leads me to surmise Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father, the pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. I don't know about that part. I'm pretty sure he can just kill him whenever he wants, but... You know, what do I know? Anyways... He was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's technique. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. As a result, he had perfect record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. Let's see. Spirit medium, Misty Fey. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. When my mother left us, everyone called her a fraud. I don't really get this. Like, is it just me? Am I being the jerk here? But like, how is she a fraud if the reason he was called innocent was because he went insane? Like, he's not actually innocent. He did it, or at least everyone would think he did it. He just went insane. Like, you know, it would ruin his career, but he would not get thrown in jail for it. But like, either way, it's not really enough to call her a fraud, I feel. But anyways, that's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, It seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. Don't believe it. You're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow, so tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials, all thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage to the DL6 as it has done will never be erased. What do you think about this? Wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive? Letter from the safe? Oh ho, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter, to the letter, when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. His client found innocent, so why would that matter? Actually, my dear is quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. You will understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I like how they're giving me these answers, like, could it be Edgeworth, who told a guy to get revenge on Edgeworth? Could it be Yanni Yogi to talk to himself? I mean, that's not actually impossible, but like, out of these 3 things, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things is undead. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's wow, you're right. What? Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in court reports. But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Karma himself. But why? What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? That's his teacher. I guess now we talk. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no! How could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. Maybe seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? 15 years ago, Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And even though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow! Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. It was the first and last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting. Really, he doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Tell me he's never been to Europe. Great ideas about vacations. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation for one. I think that penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. I want to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Karma's gonna bring up the DL6, you can bet on it. Why don't Mr. Edgeworth please guilty to DL6? I won't let him. I'm gonna slam down this desk that's not even here. Yes, Mr. White, please don't hit my desk. I hate to say this, but even an accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. No, he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. These files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. Can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. These materials. Okay, I think that's the game saying like, oh, okay, you should go to do a thing. Also, should we talk to you about this? Here, hang on, let me go back to the letter. Here, take this letter. Edgeworth, see his letter? Came out, okay. Okay. I think we already did this one. This is what triggers him talking about the thing, but I guess we can just keep going through all this, huh? Alright, so let's go to criminal affairs. Might be something in the back or something, or maybe Gumshoe's back, I don't know. There's hardly anyone here except for these two people that are always here. Everyone must be looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. Maybe we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in there as long as he's there. Uh-oh. Von Karma? Yeah, he just arrived actually. Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Alright, I guess we're going to the records room. We're gonna show our decisive evidence against the main villain again. Like, oh, you know, that's not a bad idea for the 4th time. Dusty as always. We were only just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. There's nothing easy here. Von Karma. Alright, well, there's only one thing that sticks out to me. Huh? One of the drawers is open. Someone's been looking at it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! File DL6, it's completely empty. Oh, Karma, what? Okay, so he is here. What are you doing in here? Eek. Von Karma! You... How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? Miles Edwards' defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. And see how this guy was Edwards' mentor. Can't even like remember my name. Can we talk? Mr. Edwards, you're a student, right? A romanticist who never shed that veneer amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Gregory Edward, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record, and you remembered his name. Huh, so you did. Oh, so you did. What I don't get is, why did you take your son under his wings afterwards? Then your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow's trial? Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You were right. So Von Karma's gonna bring up the DL6 incident in court. It's definitely something I need to do here. Examine this again. The drawer is half open. The label on the drawer reads unsolved cases evidence. All the stuff in here looks like random junk. All the evidence for the DL6 incident is missing. Guess who took it too? Von Karma. I wonder if the clocks are in there, like the thinkers. Hi Civvy, how's it going? Sorry, I was taking a drink of my lemonade. Alright, let's show him. Fool, you think I, prosecutor, would give you, a defense attorney, information? Bah! Making dinner. Okie dokie. Alright, let's present our decisive evidence. Here you go. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. Yeah, new pun. I changed a couple of them. I misspoke, sorry. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney, although you're not actually a defense attorney, thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Whoa, what? A stun gun for self-defense? Is he gonna shock me? Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Wow. 600... Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No. No. Oh, what are you? Nick, run. Oh no, Maya. She's got zapped. Oh, she's dead. Maya, out of my way. Wow. Okay, so... He just shocked us both. In a police department. We both screamed. We're in a security office. Are there no security cameras? Are there no security cameras in the security office? Like, am I the jerk here? Like, is it no one gonna notice this? He got us, you know, the letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? They did in the Steel Samurai thing. They had one security camera there. It's like, I don't know. They should definitely have a camera back here. You know, this is an evidence locker. Maya, open your eyes. You have to wake up. You've been in a coma for 3 years. Letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. You okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. Can't even call my sister. Not even now when I need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Wow, Maya, don't do that. You're my cheer squad. I need you. Gonna ask me if some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding on to something. What's that? A bullet? Guess it's evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Yeah, we got evidence, and I guess he didn't take the note of the DL6 incident after all, but okay. Prove it to you, Maya. It was definitely not useless. Prove it to you in court tomorrow. Wow. Okay, this might be a little shorter than I thought, if we're going straight to the court. Figured we have to talk to Gumshoe or something. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court. Wow, that's actually the first time, I think, that they have had a non-even number, or like a divisible by 5 number as their timer. I could be wrong on that, but usually it's like directly like, oh, it's 125, it's 1050, I don't know. These are gonna get settled at last, a lot of things. Ah, whoa! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. Guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Wow, she shocked me. She's still had electricity going in her veins. She really is a spirit medium. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry. Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back, and then I shocked you. Maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. She's gonna go out and get struck by lightning. Oh, she just hit Gumshoe. Whoa, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised, pal. We captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Maybe say he's forgotten his own name. Has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edward if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember it, and I'm gonna prove it. So what are we gonna do? Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. He said it! Whoa! Reach a final day of our proceedings this trial. As the prosecution is submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed in silence with every little thing he says, even though it's completely out of character. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense assured that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker is yet to confirm this. I'd like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness to the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in a boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Objection. The witness was not running away as he was now testifying. I see. Please begin your testimony and please wake up. What? I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did, but I wouldn't run away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So our testimony stands as is. Gonna fall asleep again. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? Guess I know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. I already saw big holes, like, you need a motive. Well, you have a motive. Oh, wait, I don't have that. Oh. I was about to show him the letter, but I don't have that anymore. Alright. Hold it! I guess we'll just press everything. Oh, you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Objection. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush the conclusions. As I said, the witness is not running away. Listen to the testimony. You seemed relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. I wouldn't run away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Hold it. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why did you go back to the caretaker shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back from the shack, or to the shack. Yeah, right, nice try. No one's gonna believe that. I see. But he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Why? You had a spine yesterday, now it's gone. They took your brain with it. I feel like this is where the thing is. You lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old cottage head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. Alright, well, I think it's this. Nope, I guess not. It was clearly reveals contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Alright, took a hit. You're 11. It is connected, but whatever. Guess I'll press further. Ow! I don't care about winning points to the judge, he's a jerk. And I don't got one. You do, though. You say you have no motive. I say you do. You have a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. To prove he's lying in memory, otherwise it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Oh, hello. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. Anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. Witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! I guess I need to press again. I guess I should just press, unless the game tells me otherwise, I'm just gonna keep pressing. Like, what else can I do? Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Tell us the witness's name. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident, and also my favorite cartoon. Well, the judge might have heard of it. Such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, this man is yes or Yogi, and he has a clear motive. Objection. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove that to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness lost his memory. This is it. To do this now. I can't prove he's Yogi right here and now. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that Yanni Yogi? It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Is it? Your Honor? Please take this man's fingerprints. They will compare the fingerprints on the file of Yanni Yogi's 15 years ago. See, that makes sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What, did he burn his fingernail or fingerprints off? So very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? Why? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at the cable plant. Burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. Probably recently. Yogi, sneak. Burn your fingers to hide your past. No, this has no fingerprints. Guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Guess it's been decided. No. No, I know what happened. Know everything. Just can't prove it. No, I can't let it in like this. I can't lose. Has to be another way. Snap. There's no one who can testify about, wait. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one! Nick, what are we gonna do? Even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. How do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. It's actually a good idea. Can't use it as evidence, might as well testify with the parrot. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Von Karma up on his proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. It's like not having security cameras, pretty ridiculous. Not having, like, you know, a safety thing on the flower spikes after it killed somebody, pretty ridiculous. Accepting a man's name as Frank saw it, it's pretty ridiculous. But having a parrot testify kind of fills up the ridiculous meter, I think. If we're actually doing this. Did you even ask? This is a farce! Wait a second, you were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. 2006, there was a murder case where the parrot was a potential witness. But this is 2016. Yes, I'm doing it, absolutely. I have to continue the game. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I was rigged as every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bring the parrot. You know, just go down to the shack and... Hi, parrot. Hi, Polly. You want a cracker? It's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name? Witness is ignoring me. Must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Who is your owner? Hello, hello, Squawk. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Well, please begin your exact cross-examination. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? I mean, just say Polly. It's like we know. Who is your owner? Hello, hello! Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. Won't you testify? Why, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? Or 2 days ago. Polly, we've forgotten something. Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! Get Polly to say it here. That will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello, hello! Oh, wait, what? That's not what you're supposed to say. Not working, Nick. She won't say it. It's ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tis something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait, tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot. You're not to respond when asked if we've forgotten anything? We should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. It's pretty crazy that there's a parrot that was actually a witness, but maybe Phoenix Wright is actually a tale from the future. What's your name? Here's to get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly. Squawk. Mr. Wright, I think we established that this parrot's named Polly. Does that have anything to do with her owner's identity? Does it? The name Polly. District Court Yogi, Air's auction, was found at the scene. I've been fired twice. Trapped at with memory loss to the auction. Wait, what? After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins commits suicide. Oh. Well, there we go. Yeah, of course. Ha! Fascinating. Claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluff in a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, proof the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Take this. DL6 case file? Objection. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof of it then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Page 3, I think, right? Oh, well, let me check. There was only 3 pages, so... Suspect data, okay. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See? For some reason. Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. Remember the name of his fiancée committed suicide. What's the problem with Jenkins, I wonder? That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Objection. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a pet dog that she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé? Maybe. It's only 7 years old. Oh, never mind then. Although it is a little weak evidence in murder trial. Need some other Corbett evidence. Where am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. We get one more piece of evidence. So it's gotta be with the other thing, right? So this, you may continue. Continue. Hello. Okay, so the... Get the burb to talk. Thanks, Ikari. I will try my best to get it to talk. Is there anything else in here? Maybe the... Like, the number was 1228, but... I don't see that in here. Wait. 1228. If you ignore the 2001, then that lines up pretty perfectly, actually. Witness, you can't just say hello when you testify. You talk to her. What's the safe number? Get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? It's the safe? Why? Let's try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? What? 1228. 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you are claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. Actually, it does. Hands on his hips. That's why I had her say it. I totally wasn't, you know, reaching for a bluff. Ah, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Snap, show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Here you go. Take that. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to the safe number? I don't remember. I think it's case data? Yeah, case summary. Okay. It's on the case summary page, you know, the first one. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. Day of the incident, December 26. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Use the day of the DL6 incident as the number of the safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. See, certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Objection. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card to 0001 because I'm number 1. Bam! This has nothing to do with the date, nothing. It's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker to the boat shop immediately. So we got the bird to talk. It's like Karma did not do everything perfectly. You should have erased everything the bird had to say. Tell us your name. Objection. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Whoa, serious face now. I've accomplished what I wanted to. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Serious mode now, Yogi. My name is Yanni Yogi. And I say, hey boo boo, for 15 years I served as the bailiff of this very court. Yanni Yogi, what was it you? Was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edwards for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on a witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said he was mentally unsound. He told me he would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. Mine was written out in careful detail, planned for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment, revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Wow. So he knew the truth, and Yogi just came out and said it. He was like, yeah, that's me. I lost everything. And I just wanted revenge. He's under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. The defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Defendant, please take the stand. Sup? I've been here the whole time. A few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear of suspicion with this particular case. Next pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? Nope. I don't believe it. Neither Von Karma's saying anything. Very well, this court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth not guilty. Clap, 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 clap. Confetti everywhere. We have these launchers set to blow every time he does non-guilty. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Objection!
Objection! Well, Karma knew this was going to happen. Someone just say objection. One Von Karma. But that means... No, it was Maya, again. No, it was Edgeworth? Object! I object to your judgment. Also, they couldn't draw a sprite of me pointing forward. So here I am pointing at Phoenix. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we've heard, Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick Edwards is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell him he killed his own dad. Not his dad. Raise an objection. Objection! Judgment has already passed. I object to Edwards Albert's objection. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. Thanks, Larry. We must hear this new statement. Snap. Must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Thanks, Larry. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream, a nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yogi wasn't the killer. I mean, in the instant where your father died. From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me, Your Honor. I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6. The statute of limitations ends today. Culprit is me. Here I am pointing at Phoenix again. It's me, but it's also him. Phoenix was there. In the 4th grade. Totally unexpected. Finn declared innocence, confessing a different crime. Crime with statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. Snap. We tried this man for his crime 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned for 5 minutes. So I kind of saw this part coming where Edgeworth is kind of being a butt, but can't believe we testified to a bird. Or had a bird testify. Sorry, Wright. I just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, pal, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy, just crazy! Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more, getting my case ready. Your case? For what, huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it, in court. Sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. You guys tighten your belts. Real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. I mean, murder is murder. Like, someone still dies, but there is different degrees of murder. That's why I don't really understand why, like, him going insane proved, or like they keep saying that his mother, or her mother, Maya's mother, was a fraud. But Yogi was given the insane verdict. Like, he was innocent because he went insane. Doesn't really make her a fraud. You know? I don't know. I'd like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do the cross-examining. Statute of limitation on DL6 runs out today. If it was unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. Does the defense have any objections? Nah, we're good. No, Your Honor. Well, karma. Knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Probably not. I feel like a little bit of him probably figured, like, oh, I can just get Edgeworth tossed into jail with the whole Hammond thing. What's up, Edgy? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. Court. Testify to Kurt, please. When Edgeworth was telling me about the dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That would be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Interesting. Much to work with here. The memory was a dream. We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. Oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi made. Yeah, and that was considered, you know, false, so maybe we shouldn't really talk about that. Cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let's press everything. Press all the buttons. Still facing Dracula, yep. Also, hey, Richard, how's it going? Today I go in the courtroom for the trials. Who was in the courtroom? What was the trial your father was involved in that day? I don't remember things very clearly, only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. Edwards pointed out the problem is Chris Karma's evidence. So he definitely remembers the details, but... I wonder what the case was about. There were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but as times passed, no one came to help. Lost the composure, began to argue. Why did you do that? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner, but then... disaster struck as the Fire Nation attacked, and the entire courtroom was caught aflame. But that's a different matter. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. Safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up. Oh, thanks. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. Snap. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. Single gunshot, then a scream. Gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head to this very day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. Okay, I think this is a single gunshot. Let's see. In here, maybe? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, victim... I knew I read that somewhere. Murder weapon fired twice. Objection! Objection! Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. But that doesn't make sense, Edgeworth. Old edgy boy. Look at this file one more time. It plainly contradicts the witness' testimony. Objection. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I probably should have taken it from you while you were unconscious. I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. What page contradicts the testimony? Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says that quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. First shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Objection. Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice, however, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of the shots was fired by the defendant, boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired something to do with the case? I guess these two are not interesting. I don't know why I have that still. Holly has nothing to do with this. Let's check the record. Got the elevator, lost the trial sun. 1 bullet from the heart. More weapons fired twice. Oh! I remember that now. I noted that when it came. Okay, yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence, please. Mr. Wright, show us your proof. You have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident. Take that! Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. I'm gonna say that every time they say that line, so. This photograph is the scene of the crime 15 years ago. You can see the victim is lying there, Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. Photo proves it. So let me get this straight. The photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. There's a contradiction in the photo. This thing, right? Should be obvious, contradiction is here. I see, a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. Oh good, I'm glad to hear it, Sivia. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree the second pistol was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Objection. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary page. I'm gonna slap this while I'm reading it. That won't make me sick at all. Not a single clue was found at the scene. If the pistol had been indeed fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Snap. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. And where did the second bullet come from, Karma? Where did it go? It's undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door. Yeah, okay. Let me just pull out my earthquake bullet. I'm pretty sure they would have a record of like, oh, something else made this bullet hole. If it was not a bullet from that specific incident. But whatever. This thing, one quick clearly, murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, Mr. Von Karma says the second bullet fired was not found. High unlikely the police merely overlooked this second bullet. Oh yeah, it was the single bullet fired. We're gonna have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Yeah. How did this happen? I don't believe that a second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Sorry, Maya. Looks like I was wrong. The second bullet wasn't there, then all conjectures for nothing. No, but you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edward declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. So certain of it. I thought I won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot, but now I don't think it could be that simple. I mean, it's probably that simple. Wait. Wait, if the killing shot was fired after they fell unconscious, then there wouldn't have been a scream. So that means whoever did scream probably got hit by the bullet. Like, why else would you scream? Like, that's one thing I'm miles ahead before passing my verdict. Been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. You have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no, he's confessing. Very well, statute of limitation on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. I think I might... That's a really big stretch, though. Right now, does anyone have any objections? Been here before, just like my first day in court. So many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. Can't find the words. Mr. Wright, I have an objection. Your Honor, I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Let's see if this is an option. On what grounds do you object? Oof. Like, they could just take the bullet with them, right? Just pick it up. It must exist. Second bullet. Whoa. What's going on here? What? Did I just get ghosted? Is Maya going ghost? Nothing. Second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Okay, so I was on the right track. Someone took the bullet. The second bullet. It exists. What? You just heard proof that it does not exist. Actually, you didn't hear proof. You just heard like a possibility that it could not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer, of course. The murderer? Then tell us just who is the murderer. I'm still thinking about that one. Why would he take the bullet? First of all, how would he have found it? It's not that easy to find a straight bullet, Mr. Wright. Does he need for the murder to search for that bullet? Does he need for the murderer to search for that bullet? He had to find it, I would say. Of course there was a need. That's why he took it. Ah, what possible reason could he have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with him is... bullet would be proof? Maybe he thought the bullet would be proof. Proof? The special bullet, so he took it with him. Objection. If that was the case, then he would have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would he only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. He thought this through. I'm gonna penalize. Why? Dang it. Take your stupid penalization. Heck, this isn't going so well. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to take the bullet? Thanks for giving me a 2 thing. He didn't need it. Haven't got a clue. Wait. If he doesn't have a reason, maybe that is the reason. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Thanks, Ghost. What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Because it was inside the murderer, right? I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm going Ghost. But the murderer had to take the bullet. Well, for instance what? Let's grasp straws. Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? Hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have taken it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. He left the second bullet still inside, then thus leaving only 1 bullet at the scene of the crime? Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yeah. So the problem with that, the other 2 people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. Murder came from outside, yes. He's so nervous looking, even though he's right on the dot. At least I think he is. The game isn't telling me no, so... Boy picks up the pistol, the feet, and throws it. Bam! Pistol discharges and the bullet... Bullet goes through the elevator and hits the murderer outside, apparently in the shoulder. Guess we know that now. Guy looked like a zombie. Boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Bam! Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Objection. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, but... Wait. There was someone who took a vacation. Hey Nick, I just thought of something. Really crazy. Crazy. Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Figure Edwards had a blow for the trial record. Maybe karma? Took a vacation for several months after that, you see? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of persecuting. Take the vacation. Okay, we're on the dot here. Wow. The game is lining up for me, I think. Which would mean only one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh, man. Seemed dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicted the possibility the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Can I come out and say it now? Say it now. Why not? We know what's going on here. There's a suspect, one lone suspect. This is certainly interesting news. Well, Mr. Wright, who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Slam him down. Stop the shaking with force. Von Karma. Von Karma? We got the music going. You mean the Von Karma? Prosecutor sitting right there? So if this is true, then I get the pun of his name now. Karma is quite the cruel mistress. Although I guess in this case it's Dracula. Karma is Dracula. So, if you ever do something bad, be careful, because Dracula will come and beat you up. Don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go into surgery at the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated me. Have him testify. Hey, let's find out who the doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. Perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect, but if he didn't have surgery, he could have done it himself, but I doubt that. That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. I'm starting to see why I have that thing. That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence that I prove I was shot? Yeah, I think I got this. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? Evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is this thing. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving evidence to trial. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it's unlikely Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean nod? I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there is one way to find out. I got this thing that I stole from the police. I mean, they gave it to me and then they never took it back, so it's technically mine now. You know, finders keepers. Well, Von Karma, gonna run this over you and see what we find. Objection. Oh, he's sweating bullets. Ironically. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Wow. This puzzle is getting put together. Your Honor, the defense requests to be allowed to use a metal detector. Objection. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is invasion of privacy. Objection. And holding his shoulder, yeah, yes he is. Statute of limitations run on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. Prevent the use of the metal detector. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to the testing. Like, what does this mean? I don't know. We have to give it a shot. Oh, ready your ears, everybody. Ow, 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 ow. I didn't ready mine. He reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. I guess we knew that he got shot in the shoulder somehow. Mr. Von Karma, do you have a special badge under your shoulder pad, or are you just, delighted to see me? It was you! I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. I can already see where this is going. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Oh yeah? Got something that says, otherwise prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It's you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any DL6 evidence. Yeah, 'cause you stole it all, but... I can just go get that and then be like, well, we have it. So sorry, Mr. Wright. Nope, sorry to you, Mr. Karma. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. You see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edward? I can think of at least one bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. It's Misty Faye. She'll bring back the guy and be like, oh yeah, it was actually this guy, but no, it's the bullet. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings, they're like fingerprints for a gun. You recall the term? It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. Except a sword, because they don't have ballistic markings. I mean, I guess a blade would kinda, I don't know. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One the bullet removed from Gregory Edwards' heart, and the other, Mr. Von Karma, is in your shoulder. You can analyze both bullets, then, with the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun, the very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you let us remove that bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on the bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma, what are you gonna do? Oh, jeez. Rarg! Oh, warg. That scream. It's a screamy scream. A scream that sounds screamy. Anyway, I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know! Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away from Dad. Get away from my father. Bang. Warg. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, I'm gonna point at you this time. It was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma? Warg! Oh, everything's flashing before his eyes. He's like, Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. Also, we just had an earthquake. Oh, he's slamming his head against the back. That's great. Ow, ow. He's gonna keep doing it? Yep, there it goes. Ow, ow, ow. Does I have a gif of this? Ow, ow. Let this sit here for a second, just... You and my father are my curse. The curse of Dracula. Father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. Oh, there we go. Bury you with my bare hands. Death, death. Bang, 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 bang. 15 years earlier. Back in time. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. Never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. Sorry, but you have to be penalized. Covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth? It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? But I'm perfect! It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in darkness. Then the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. Went out in the hall, felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button and nothing happened. Then, there was noise. Bang! Ow! I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. Can't believe he's admitting everything right here. I saw 3 people inside. All lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. I will kill the Belmonts right here. Bang. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought that another man would have come to open that elevator door? Snap. Judge? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring it into this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. You're gonna command me to put you in jail. Yeah, it's like, not because you're a terrible person, but probably a lot of innocent people in jail. It appears we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. And you were innocent, you are innocent. As you said, it was a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. Hopefully the nightmare is over now. Court defines the defendant Miles Edgeworth not guilty for the 2nd time. Yay, more confetti! We had to reload these things in a hurry. That is all. Court is adjourned. Also, arrest that man. Also not gonna talk about that guy, you know, he shocked me. Like, horribly. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's praying to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! Gotta say, I'm impressed. It's like you drove a stake through his heart. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. You didn't do anything. Good job. Right? Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try. Thank you. You know, say it with me now. Thank you. I see. Thank you, right. You're welcome. I think you could have done a little better than that. Oof. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. Got a lot to learn, Edgy. Dear. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. Never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. By paying for our dinner. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. Thank you, Edgeworth. 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Zaffy lied to me once again. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in a cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness in the first day of the trial, weren't you? Didn't even put a question mark there. Yeah, let's bygones be bygones, alright? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I'm just not there right now. Gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? It's over, Nick. My life is over. He got dumped again, didn't he? I swear, if she died because of a clock. What happened now? Oh, Nick. Not long for this world. Don't look sick. It's Kayance. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Larry. Didn't the other girl go to Paris too? Paris is trying to steal all of his girls. Why is his mouse twitching? Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, little gift from me for celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Aaron Butts, you came along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. What are we going to? Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. He says it's a treat. That's not police talk for prison, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. I mean, he doesn't even know your name. Right? Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah? It's not that strange. People give money away so he'll give him money for celebration, but he won't pay me? It's $38, right? Is Larry the one that stole the money? Oh, what a weird amount. It's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? Nick! The exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No! No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about? Right? Huh? Larry was absent the day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored. He came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. Whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know, I've said that at least 5 times this whole game. Really, Wright, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. This unsuspected turn of events, huh? Edgeworth, can we punch Larry? You should have told me! Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it! Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, I'd call you a goody two-shoes to the extreme. Yeah, you got worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you. If only I'd known I'd become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might have been a criminal, became prosecuted in part to punish myself. If I'd known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me, pal. Wow, is this the end? Detective Gumshoe took us out in the town that night. Celebrate Edgeworth's newfound freedom, although Edgeworth was still in detention. For some reason. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. You were drinking, Phoenix? Geez, it's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I don't want to know who it's from. Don't do it, Maya. Morning, Dick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I was the one that went ghost. I wanted to help Edward too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless, so I decided to go back to my training. Become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. Couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Maya, but I need my cheer squad. How am I gonna win? I guess this definitely is the end, though, because they're not gonna have me not do a case without Maya. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? First trains for the mountains have already left to the station. Oh, we're gonna try to stop her? That'd be great. Because I gotta tell her the truth. Gotta tell her the truth. Guess I'm too late. Hey! Oh, there she is. Okay. Hi, how's it going, Maya? Maya! This is awkward. So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium you can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll be fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Be sure to water Charlie.
Hold it!
Hold it! Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without you. Without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial. I heard her. I heard Mia's voice, because Deus Ex Machina or whatever. I heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. At the very end when I thought we lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you're the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence, cheer her up. Here you go. Take that! I have to yell it out towards her, in her face. Von Karma was taking all the evidence. Taking DL6. You were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. It was the bullet put an end to Von Karma. You were the one who gave it to me. Thanks, Maya. Couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm gonna complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Charlie will be waiting too. Of course you will. You can't run this office by yourself. You're hopeless. Wow. I don't know about that. Ding! What's that noise? But alright, she's happy now, so that's good. Bye. I mean, don't say bye. Say I'll see you later. Because she's gonna be back. Aw. Thanks, Nick. See you later, partner. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Because I conquered 4 trials. 4 trials? Yeah, 4 trials. Same old crazy cast of characters. Bam! Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur! Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, got a bad feeling about this. Was everything a dream? Objection! Wow, so that was the end of our turnabout story. Ace Attorney. Hey pal, Mr. Edwards came down to the printing to wish me a Happy New Year. Even though that was yesterday. It took a lot of pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Thanks, Gumshoe. Also, I was pressing the button there to go through the things. But now we're going through the credits. Huh? Nick! I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working in a cheese shop. It's called the Wet Noodle. Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call it. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah, stop dating models. Darn it, Larry. I bet she's gonna go to Paris too. Oh yeah, Payne. Who, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything. You know, no, you didn't. I'm sure he's grateful. And where's Mia? Where's Maya? Maya. Oh, it's this guy. Phoenix, right? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affiliate for. Yes, or affidavit, I don't know. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Cape Water Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. So we're getting the where are they now thing for all these characters that aren't in jail. Because all the ones in jail are just gonna be, you know, in jail. Him, yeah? Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him as of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Still didn't get that painting back. One day, Grossberg, one day. Sakuzu Sugimori. Good music. Phoenix, right? He's an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. Can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. You know, there's blah 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 blah. Now that I know what DVD or why these really words, I'm supposed to keep it straight, you know? Thanks, Wendy. I'm pleased to announce the Brick Princess is it. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal, Sniff. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? You know, think like, oh, this guy's a seal samurai, but no. He's a gorilla. Or a lion. Well, you know, I'm not lying. I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she got a call standing under a waterfall. Yep, that sounds like her. I want to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her Pink Princess trading cards. Says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? So who are we right now? Like, we're not Phoenix. We're not Maya. We're not Larry. It's the kid, right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. Alright. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess outsuit. Ugh, what a dog. Some kind of shock from a boy my tender age. What a dog. Is the Pink Princess actually Will? That's pretty funny. It's like a Power Rangers thing where they just voice over it. With a girl's voice, I'm sure. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them was a ghost. It was Mia, wasn't it? For real, that's talent. Gonna be famous. But it was Mia, the ghost. The only other ghost in this thing. Sorry for squeaks. Yep, there she is. Confetti! Stole it from the cannons. Victory! Wow, what a sweet victory. Capcom. Hold it! We got one more thing to do, apparently. Rise from the ashes. Brand new episode's been added. What? Save clear stated. What? What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. Is this actually part of the game? I'm sorry, I can't not be a natural. Alright, this is gonna be the finale, so let's see what this is. The Pink Princess? Wasn't originally part of this game. Oh, really? Maybe we shouldn't do it. Well, we'll at least watch the intro. What is going on here? Ah, okay. What just happened? Been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that the girl showed up. What? February 22nd. Wow, that's a full month later, huh? Why do I come here to the office every day? Not like I want to work. There you are, finally! What? Where have you been? My sister's trial's tomorrow. Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Not a girl. You're not Mia Fey, are you? Sorry, Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, defense attorney. Right. Wait, Wright? You're the Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. Afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you're the Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you have to try elsewhere. Please. I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh, you saw Maya. Aw, that's sweet. Like, they really did connect over the game, and that's really nice. Okay, I'll hear you out. So is this non-canon? Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator. Huge obvious connections. I mean, yeah, kind of look the same. They got a bun on top of their head too. Alright, I will continue this, like this. I will try to make this the finale, or at least semi-finale. I mean, unless there's another thing after this, in which case we'll... but I'm going to be back 1 second. So, enjoy Emma's smiling face for just a bit. Also, let's see what we got court record real quick. I don't believe I'm defense attorney, but I didn't carry this. Emma Sky, high school junior, self-styled scientific investigator. Cool. Wait, how old is she? 14? 16, okay. Anyways, I will be right back, so give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Just had to choke down some lemonade, whatnot. Refresh my vocal cords, since I'm reading everything over here. And let's see, let's open this, open that. Alright, so this is canon. Alright, if it's not too long, then we will try to finish it today. Alright, Emma, tell me about yourself. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Something wrong? No, just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe it's just young? Young? Oh, he's 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned the forensic in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I suppose you'd call me an 11th grader. At least she's not an 8th grader. When I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. What's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow. My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right, suppose I will. Promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? And, you know, I can't really talk to Mia and ask her right now because Maya's not here. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah, sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, then I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. Looking forward to it. So I go to the scientific dinner. Relation to Mia. My sister asked for her specifically. Mia Fey. Was a few years below her in school. But she went to the same school as Mia. Was she a lawyer? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever need a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia's a woman. Mia, yeah? I thought it was a little strange when I saw you too. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. Must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. My only family? Oh, your parents. Then I had a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. That is pretty sad, I'm sorry that we brought that up. Do I have any evidence? I have this. Alright, well, let's go to the detention center, I guess. See, February 22nd, detention for visitors room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. I'm just a meeple. Please don't hurt me. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this here, Understood, ma'am. What was that about? Hi, Lana? Funny. Okay. Seems to have some kind of weird military shoulders, but I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Well, hello there. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? How do you know me? See, she's definitely a military girl, I guess. Got a scarf, 3 badges. She seems to know everything. Also, it's pretty rare that they show a backdrop, like a back view of someone. Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm a chief prosecutor of this district. Oh, okay. Prosecutor? Wonderful to see her behind the desk. 2 sisters, 1 a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Let's talk, I guess. I don't know how you'd recognize me, though, but anyways. Something you should know from the start. The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is you, probably. Me, I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? Go get a world record. Alright, good luck, Richard. I believe in you. You'll definitely do it. The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15. It's quite specific. You know, it was in the witness's disposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor office, huh? Or car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. My. The victim. So who was the victim? Investigator with the police department. I suppose it was the correct term as detective. Wasn't Gumshoe, was it? Gumshoe gonna die. Gumshoe dead. Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I'll repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department considered it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. It was any means at disposal to do so. It gets worse and worse with everything I learn. But she didn't actually say she did it. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing enemy trial and by prosecution in this district. Making sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage in every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. A large nutshell. Also, she's probably the one responsible for giving Edgeworth and Von Karma stuff. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you would recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this. I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? I've changed subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Legend Mia! You were in school with Mia, correct? 2 years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Though it seems she has very little in common with Mia. Hey! She was in law school. It was the 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than other students. Different. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. Ah. I was the best there was. Doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? You see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Or Lana... You were always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. Oh. It's like, oh, okay. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how could you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright. Yes? I believe our discussion has ended. The rest, I leave to you. So she is turning around in this chair. Like what? And you're requesting my services at your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client's confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Client's confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know? She's never expected to be hitting another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everyone liked her. Gee, sorry about having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. I think there's something else. Something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. I should probably read what I'm saying, huh? Let's go and check out this underground parking lot, shall we? Okay! Nothing to talk about here, so let's go to the parking lot. Prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Anyway, first visit to a prosecutor's office should be all like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my co-workers in 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Try not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You suspecting to go unnoticed around your partner? Well, hello, old cowboy. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranches up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Don't cut yourself, man. Gee. Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? He is McCree, but with longer hair. This here's our claim our territory, and the gold mine is evidence. You're fixing to mess with ours? You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams cacti here in the desert? Wait, you know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? And he's drinking too. You go head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that hombre a friend of yours? Kinda, sorta, yeah, he's a detective. Thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Alright, so they're not actually telling us to get out, so I guess we can examine. Let's see, what is this? The cars leave the lot. Arrow on the ground makes it look like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Maybe it's both, kind of a dual purpose. Haha, theory of relativity. What? Gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know Mr. Relativity German, or what do you... Mr. Relativity, are you sure that was his name? Oh, I think I might have pulled something there. Looks like it's fine, though. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. No wall, but a water tank. I don't see how this makes any difference either way. There's a ladder. Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems horribly familiar somehow. So, I guess Emma is now my cheer partner. My cheer squad. Here's a phone. Ah, phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What's she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Okay, so the phone's broken. That's probably a pretty big piece of evidence. Oil drum looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. You can't budge it. Drum over there is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a shakeout. Or a stakeout. Oh, we just get arrested. In fact, you may not even hide in the drum to get arrested. I'm not suspicious. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. See the whole parking lot from in there. says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 in my science test the other day. Maybe they don't have a test for common sense. Alright, let's look over here. We got a car with some wires sticking out of it, or a rope. Well, no time to waste. Scanning for clues. Wonder what this is. Well, partner, it looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Let me chop my beard off again. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary. Can you tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little frilly's good nose on her. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? No problem, partner, but how about time for victuals anyway? Got yourself the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a Cerveza if you like. Prospector office? Where does this guy think he is? Where? And when, for that matter. Note to self. Look up. Victuals Saloon Cerveza. Or Cerveza, I don't know. Guess who? Probably Gumshoe? I don't know. It's the only detective I know. Check the room 12012, High Prosecutor's Office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. That voice kinda hurts to do. Like a slight rumbling in my throat. Alright, so I can look around everywhere except over there, okay. Guess I'm gonna leave then, although it's probably an important thing to note that phone. Oh, it's Edgeworth. He has the Steel Samurai, that's great. The Steel Samurai's got a chessboard over there. I wonder if you move a piece a certain way if it'll open up a bookshelf opening. Like a secret lair. This is quite the place. Say that again. Mr. Wright, you could do your office up like this too. All you need is money and a little design sense. I'm not doing so well in either of those areas. I don't know, you look pretty cool, Phoenix. It's just your attitude's kinda bad. Let's come back later. Oh man, let's examine. This is definitely Edward's office. You can tell by the coat. Like the coat alone. Like a shield of some kind. It's broken. Maybe it's made out of chocolate and he took a bite out of it. It appears to be made out of bronze with a gold plating. It's not worth much. 70 tops. Well, about pricing everything, doesn't she? Examine the chessboard? Okay. I was going to anyways, but I'll do it right now. Hey, a chessboard! Not too up on my chest, but it looks like a blues. Looks like blues in a bit of a tight font. Wait, what? I thought they were black and white. Red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Oh no! You can do it, Blue. The swords are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. Take out that poor pawn, his head's kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Yeah, I know, but isn't there a point to surround the king? So Edgeworth surrounded... Ugh. But the pawn's gonna pull through. You can do it, pawn. I believe in you. Let me examine this. What an amazing bouquet. I was trying to look at the Steel Samurai, actually. Back from the dead. Wendy. Oh, no. Heard that name somewhere before. Here beside it, a giant Steel Samurai. Wow, I want one. Something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Was he in his office named Wendy? I don't think so. Is he getting gifts from Wendy? That's pretty funny. You're frame like a wall, like a painting. Fabric is high-grade cashmere, an Italian styling, silk ruffles, turquoise buttons, and a gold thread collar. Guessing it was worth around $5,000? Just for a coat? Speaking of which, your suit would be about... That's enough of that. I don't need my life appraised, thank you very much. And it was $60 at the local tailor. Edgeworth does seem like a huge dork. Pretty tea set. Got more... I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. Drawers filled with packets of tea leaves, all sorted by place and origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. Let's look at the bookshelves. Oh, these are all case files stacked up on the ceiling. Even a ladder. Is it a step ladder? What's he gonna do when he gets new case files? Splendid, Mr. Wright. What an unusual observation. I think that was a compliment. Alright, next his computer. A work desk. It's quite a tidy one. Tidy, as one might expect. Easy to use, easy on the eyes, polished so high I can see my own reflection. Or not to have a look at myself while I work. No, that's a ladder. Okay. I think we examined everything. I still think that if you move a certain, like, piece on that checkerboard, the chessboard rather, probably summon a secret entrance to something. Anything else I need to examine here? This again, walls in our way, got faucet for water. Alright, nothing here. Maybe I need to go back then? I don't have anything. Detention center? Nope. But hi Meeple, how's it going? Oh yeah, I forgot to examine Charlie. What do they say about this in the DLC? Mia's plant Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. Oh, good job, Nick. So what do we need to do? There must be something I haven't examined yet. Let's see, computer? No, can't examine that. This thing? Oh, a wallet. I thought it was just a thing on the thing, but okay. Oh, wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything in a crime scene is evidence. Be scientific about this, please. Put it in your pocket. How's that scientific? Sounds like theft to me, but okay. Gotta do it anyways. Called duty already at my tender age? Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? Well, she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. Okay, got it. Oh, it clicked for me! Whoa! Wait, what? Start examining from every angle. Oh no! Giving me a lot more work to do, and I can zoom in? What is this nonsense? Oh, I want to go down. No, don't rotate. Okay, whoa! There might be a clue here. Just check it out. Press the examine button. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman. ID 5842189. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't know what science has to do with it. This seems like common sense to me. Why didn't I ever do this before? Be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. Excuse me, were you all two all set? Us? Well, hello there, fancy lady. The games that came out originally for the DS? Okay. Selling lunches? This is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Some crunchy goodness coming for you? At you? Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even in my days, the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up, huh? No, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch. Quite connected to this case, you see. Images are burned in my eyes, you might say. Okay, she's the witness. Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. Okay, so she's the witness. A witness clearly saw me committing to the crime. I mean, you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. Cough up the truth. My name is Angel Starr. Don't you go forgetting it. And before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am? Yipes, she means it. Why does she have a rice ball, I mean a donut, in her hair? And she has one of those... what is it? It's not an octopus ball, it's, the thing on her neck. I've seen it before in so many shows, I'm blanking on the name. It's a food, is it squid? I don't know, doesn't matter, but she is covered in food. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Are they octopus things? But yeah, they're like a little hot dog but octopus meat. I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. She may sell food, but you don't have to dress up for the job you're in, okay? Otherwise, Larry would have been dressed up as a hot dog, but no, he was dressed up as Santa. But anyways, just like I know the day that's special on Friday every week is Salmon. Destiny. Is yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know them. You should know the foul misdeeds of evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. What a vocabulary. Evil ones? She's really into it? That's putting it mildly, but alright. Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of them all. They gave an R-word for the king of prosecutors. What a farce. She's saying some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace through lunches with something foul. You have personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. You. Most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, was in his car. They found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of them all. Really what? Totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. And apparently against Edworth. Not exactly what you witnessed, Miss Starr. It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. And now I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See Lana Sky wield the knife so. Her knife flashed at anger and bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties as well being crudely cut out still rings in my ears, and the rhythmic beat of Miss Lana Sky's knife. You may know Lana Sky's knife. Also, she only stabbed him once. Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. Also, be right back 1 second. Doggy wants out. Alright, doggy is out. Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna leave this up to you, Sivia. Should we stop here for now? Like, is this gonna be a really long one? We're already at 2 hours. And it seems like a lot of stuff. But I will at least finish talking about this specific box. But how many lunch boxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She's always travels light. This pretty lunch lady knows the chief prosecutor's name. It is kind of long? Okay. Then I think we will stop with Phoenix Wright for today. And we will bring that up tomorrow or Sunday or Saturday. Not Sunday. So that'll be it for the stream as far as this goes. Does it encompass the full 3 days? Okay, then this is probably a good time to start. So at the very least, thank you everyone who watches this for coming with me to the canon ending, and then we will deal with this ending later. Yeah, it does seem like that. I figured the other one, excluding the first one, because they kind of start you with everything. Like, all of them were kind of long. So that will be it for the Phoenix Wright stream. I might stream again in just a little bit, but I also might not. I think I will stream later tonight, actually. So, thank you for joining me, Sivia, and anyone else who might be here. I hope you enjoyed, and we will, handle all this stuff next time.